Ted Cruz for the Supreme Court. Kanye West meets with Donald Trump, and the Trump team scouts out locations for an American embassy in Jerusalem. It's SkyWatchTV for Wednesday, December 14th, 2016. I'm Derek Gilbert. First up, the Islamic State has captured the big Russian-Syrian air base near Palmyra in Syria. ISIS fighters carried off large quantities of Russian arms, including ground-to-ground, anti-tank, and anti-aircraft missiles. The Russian forces at the T-4 air base were evacuated in a hurry Monday. Military sources in Moscow say privately this is a major disgrace. Meanwhile, the Iraqi drive to capture Mosul has stalled. And apparently ISIS fighters still have freedom of movement between Mosul and their capital of Raqqa. Two of Donald Trump's nominees for security positions, General James Mattis, the nominated defense secretary, and General Michael Flynn, nominated as national security advisor, have criticized the operation to take Mosul in its current form. Egypt is having troubles with ISIS and violent jihad as well. Cairo has been trying for 2 years to crush ISIS-linked rebels in the Sinai Peninsula. On Sunday, a suicide bomber killed 25 worshipers during Mass at a Coptic Christian church in Cairo. Hundreds attended the funeral service Monday for those who died. ISIS Tuesday claimed responsibility for the attack. Coptic Christians have been targeted ever since the Muslim Brotherhood government of Mohammed Morsi was overthrown by the army in the summer of 2014. In yet another move that's making waves in Washington, D.C., Donald Trump has named ExxonMobil CEO Rex Tillerson his choice for Secretary of State. Tillerson got the nod over contenders such as Mitt Romney, Representative Dana Rohrabacher, and former UN Ambassador John Bolton. Tillerson has experience working in Russia, has known Vladimir Putin since he represented Exxon in Russia during the days of Boris Yeltsin back in the 90s. The word from Israel is that the Trump team is looking for real estate. They're scouting out locations in Jerusalem for an American embassy. President-elect Trump said during the campaign that moving the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem is a very big priority. Now, this is likely to make heads explode. Rapper Kanye West, you know, Mr. Kim Kardashian, had a 15-minute meeting with Donald Trump at Trump Tower Tuesday morning about what God only knows. Trump said they've been friends a long time, said they talked about life. It sounds bizarre, but think about this. Wouldn't it be a brilliant stroke if Trump found a position in the administration for Kanye West, even if it's just goodwill ambassador to the African American community? And along those lines, in fact, E! News is reporting that that's exactly what they talked about. But along those lines, Trump also met with NFL greats Ray Lewis, the Baltimore Ravens, and Jim Brown, who said he supported Hillary Clinton, but came away from the meeting really impressed with what Mr. Trump had to say about trying to help the black community. And speaking of exploding heads, how about this? There's a rumor that Trump could nominate Ted Cruz to the Supreme Court. According to GotNews.com, quoting a source close to Senator Cruz, a deal is in the works to nominate the senator to the court on the condition that a pro-Trump senator, a pro-Trump Republican, be found to replace Ted Cruz in the Senate. It's not clear if Senator Cruz would be nominated to replace the late Justice Antonin Scalia or later. But either way, Senator Cruz is a strict constitutionalist, and I'm okay with that. Coming up, a Florida man sets his ex's car on fire and blames Donald Trump. That's ahead on SkyWatchTV.
Coming exclusively from SkyWatchTV for a very limited time starting December 6, 2016. When you purchase the new 3-book special investigative research collection, Abaddon Ascending, Final Fire, and the Sheerith Imperative from SkyWatchTV.com, you'll receive the largest giveaway in SkyWatchTV history. An unprecedented value of over $400 in free books, DVDs, audio files, and the never-before-released data DVD library from Dr. Michael Lake on The Sheerith Imperative, which includes 56 Christian classic works on PDF. All 28 episodes in Dr. Michael Lake's Understanding the Kingdom audio series. The latest version of eSword for Windows. The 3-part Into the Multiverse television series where Josh Peck interviews Dr. Michael Lake on the Sheerith Imperative. And nearly 3 hours of bonus interviews on video with Dr. Lake on the Sharpening Report. For your library or to give away as gifts, Also included in this biggest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history are Josh Peck's full-length 2016 DVD presentations, The Quantum Future and Extra-Dimensional UFOs. Dr. Michael Lake's full-length 2016 DVD presentations, Jericho, The Anatomy of a Stronghold and The Shinar Directive. The new 5-part SkyWatch TV special investigative report on the books, Abaddon Ascending, Final Fire, and The Sheerith Imperative. But that's not all. You'll also receive the new Best of SkyWatch Television on DVD, over 5.5 hours of the most popular episodes in SkyWatch TV history. Travel through the multiverse on the new Best of Into the Multiverse on DVD. Over 5 hours of audio with Josh Peck on the coming Technocalypse. The best-selling book, The Final Roman Emperor. An incredible 5-year subscription to the SkyWatch magazine. 2 brand new free gift books. And the never-before-released data DVD library from Dr. Michael Lake on The Sheerith Imperative. For your library or to give away as gifts. An unprecedented value of over $400 in never-before-offered free products. This is the biggest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history, and it's yours absolutely free when you purchase the new 3-book special investigative research collection, Abaddon Ascending, Final Fire, and The Sheerith Imperative for only $39.95 plus shipping from SkyWatchTV.com, beginning December 6, 2016. But be advised, this astonishing promotion is limited to first come, first serve while supplies last. So it's urgent that beginning December 6, 2016, you place your order for the new 3-book special investigative research collection. This offer is on a limited time basis and will end without notification. So be sure to visit SkyWatchTV.com to follow the updates. In the countdown to the biggest giveaway in SkyWatch TV history, the unprecedented value of over $400 in never-before-offered free products while supplies last. For more details, log on to SkyWatchTV.com.
It seems like the world has gone mad, and it has, but God is raising up a remnant for the end times. We could be on the verge of the next great awakening. That's the point of the new book, Final Fire. Co-authors Tom Horn, Donna Lee Howell, and Dr. Larry Spargimino. The book Final Fire is the topic of the conversation on SkyWatch TV this week. You'll find a complete list of dates and times at skywatchtv.com/channels. And our web exclusive this week, another interview that couldn't fit into the network television schedule. We continue the discussion with Tom Horn, Donna Howell, and Larry Spargimino about Final Fire. You'll find that exclusively on the web. That's why we call it web exclusive. skywatchtv.com and the SkyWatch TV channels on Roku and on YouTube. A nurse in England was fired for offering to pray with her patients. Sarah Kute was terminated for violating hospital guidelines at a hospital in Dartford, that's in Kent, the southeast of the country. She's got 15 years experience, but it didn't matter. And it also apparently didn't matter that Prime Minister Theresa May recently said Christians in England should be free to express their faith while at work. The New York Times, apparently learning nothing from the election, doubles down on its slanted political coverage. The paper has named Glenn Thrush, a journalist most recently with Politico.com, who was exposed by the WikiLeaks emails from John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, as one of the journalists who colluded with the Clinton campaign, running articles past the campaign for approval before printing them. Thrush will be the new White House correspondent for the New York Times. And the drumbeat continues to grow for the CIA to share its secret intelligence on Russia's hack of the election. Now, 50 electors, 49 Democrats and 1 Republican, have signed a letter asking Director of National Intelligence James Clapper to brief them on the CIA's conclusion that Russia interfered with the election before they vote next Monday. Now, don't let that number fool you, because it would take 37 Republicans to change in order to throw this election to the House of Representatives. So far, only 1. And I won't go into the story because it's kind of sordid, but there are some indications that he may have been persuaded because of some misdeeds in his past. In Florida, a man arrested twice over the weekend in a bizarre series of events. Vincent Palmer III put a note with the words KKK and Trump and a bunch of racial slurs that is, on the mailbox of his ex. and then he smashed in the window of her car with a brick and set the car on fire. He was arrested when he returned to her home after the ex, named Stacy Wynn, called him to let him know that the car was on fire. Police noticed that he was acting a bit suspicious and then discovered there was an outstanding warrant over his failure to pay child support. He was released Sunday, at which point he left a bloody note for his grandparents with more racial slurs, claiming that he'd been kidnapped. His grandfather called the police. Police pinged his phone, found he was at a nearby Burger King. He was arrested. Palmer said he set Wynn's car on fire because they'd been arguing over custody of their 4 sons. All 4 of those sons under the age of 5. Palmer faces a charge of arson, and Wynn has set up a crowdfunding page to help buy a new car. And finally, a Christian scientist, not a member of the group founded by Mary Baker Eddy, but actual scientist, computer scientist who happens to be a Christian, claims that Jesus is coming back in 3 weeks, New Year's Eve specifically. Nora Roth has calculated that the 77s of Daniel chapter 9 represent 70 Jubilee cycles, or 3,431 years, which point to the second coming of Jesus Christ. Now, she starts the clock at the year 1416 BC, which she says is the year that Joshua and the Israelites crossed into Canaan and began the conquest of the Holy Land. Personally, in my research for the forthcoming book that I'm working on, I think she's off by 10 years. I think it was 1406 BC, but regardless of who's right, no man knows the day or the hour of his return. And frankly, anyone who says that they've got it nailed down is selling something. But regardless, let's work like today is all that we have left. Find us on the web at skywatchtv.com. Links to all of our social media sites are there as well, and you'll find me on the web at derekpgilbert.com. Thank you for watching as we keep watch. I'm Derek Gilbert, and this is SkyWatch TV.